Well, welcome in. Alyssa Orange here with you alongside our basketball insider, Kevin McPherson. And as you can see, we have Jordan Walsh joining us. Jordan, a part of this incoming freshman class. I know a lot of Hog fans are very excited to get on campus and see in action. And speaking of in action, you've had a lot of national attention over the past couple of months, from the McDonald's All-American game to the Geico Nationals high school broadcast, and even being a part of that Jordan Brand Classic. How have all of those experienced help you get ready to play on the collegiate level?
They've all had their roles in my development, my improvement. Mostly because the competition I play against, whether it's at Link in practice or McDonald's in practice in the game or Jordan in the games. But it's made me to where I surrounded myself with players like me who could be, like me or even better than me, but at my level who have similar goals as me. So, always being surrounded by like-minded people as yourself, all it does is, force growth upon each other.
One of the things I remember you saying in an interview we've done before is that you wanted to know from Coach Muss who you'd be playing with, who you'd help win a national title with. And I love when you say you wanted to get around guys who are like you, who iron sharpens iron, right? That's how you're going to get better. And I know that you think what you're surrounding yourself at Arkansas is going to help be the best player that you can be. I know Kevin has some questions, so I'm now going to pass the baton to him. Kevin.
Actually, that was a perfect segue because I was just about to ask him about getting to play with Nick Smith Jr. and Anthony Black, soon to be teammates, and all going through this journey together at Arkansas in just a couple of weeks. But he played with those guys in the McDonald's All-American game, which that event also is when Anthony Black committed to Arkansas. So, Jordan, I wanted you to walk me through some of that, getting to compete with these guys, and what did you and Nick do to help kind of, maybe sweet talk Anthony Black to become a Razorback?
Well, the McDonald's game was really special. It's always special when you have people from like your hometown, people you grew up with, being there to be able to compete with them. So, it was a real special game. Plus, it was a dream for all of us. So seeing each other there was, it was big. Uh, we didn't do too much recruiting on Anthony. It was kind of just like telling him the real. Like I didn't want to like force him to do it because I still want him to do what's best for him because he's still, my friend. So if Arkansas wasn't the best spot then for him, then I wouldn't tell him to do that. But I feel like it was the best spot for him. I feel like he fits our play style and he fits our, kind of like grind and determination to be better. A special moment though to see one of your friends, commit and be able to, move on to the next level was always special to see them be successful. So it was a big moment for us, him, and just the Hog Nation.
Well, and even though you're getting ready to come be Razorbacks, you also got just another recent honor, Team USA U18 FIBA's America competition. You guys are invited to training camp here at the end of the month. There's only 27 players, and the 3 5-star Hog signees are among those 27. Talk about that honor and an opportunity, to represent the country.
I mean, yeah, like I feel like that's one of the biggest honors you can get is to be able to do what you love and represent the country and the land where you're from. So I feel like, this is a big honor. This is a big step in where I want to go with my future. And I'm glad I can share it with my Arkansas family.
All right, now let's talk a little bit. I'm really kind of fascinated by what you did at Link Academy in 1 year. Brand new program. You guys basically beat everybody. I think you lost 2 games. One of those being in the Geico title game. I understand that. Montverde, that was a tough matchup, but you were dominant in that tournament. Really continued to open eyes and turn heads with your play. But just talk about the first year at a program like that and to do so well and to get so far and putting your stamp on a program that was just getting started.
I feel like most of the thanks goes to our coach just because, he got all those guys in, all these talented guys to come in and, let go of their egos, let go of their pride and play together as a team and become a family over the year. So really, congrats to him. Really the praise should go to him because he did all the work. He got us together and it was a first year program. So I feel like that selling pitch is kind of hard for somebody who doesn't have much history, but we all ended up in the right place and we ended up in the right time and we played in the right tournaments. It just didn't end how we wanted it to end. But it was a great journey, especially for someone who could, or some like a program that did it in their first year.
As a player, there are so many things that stand out about you. It's why you're a top 10 national 5-star. But one of the things that I notice as I continue to watch you is your versatility on defense. I really think you can defend all five levels in high school. And I think that's going to translate to the next level. What are your thoughts about that? Have you heard that before? Have you been thinking about your versatility defensively?
Yeah, I have heard that before. I heard Coach Mustard in an interview, and he called me like a versatile defending, I don't know, champion. It's something like that. And then I was kind of interested by that. It was kind of funny to hear, but I mean, it's good to know that, people think you can guard every position because, like you said, that makes you very versatile and valuable. Um, I just like playing defense. I like getting stops. I like, talking trash, saying you're not going to score on me and getting the stop and going down and dugging it. It's one of my favorite things to do in the game. So there's a lot of pride when it comes to defense with me. So I love that side of the game.
I think you're the most exciting coast to coast player. I've seen you multiple times take a defensive rebound, take it all the way up, basically with a cape on and finishing way above the rim. And if someone dares to put themselves on the poster, you'll oblige them. But one of the other things I like to talk about is when you're facing up and you slash to the basket, put it on the deck, very competent handler. But you've had some of the toughest finishes I've seen, off balance, falling down, finishing through that contact. Is that something you pride yourself on? Is not just getting to the free throw line, but getting to the free throw line for that and one?
For sure, for sure. I mean, I feel like, if you're getting the and ones and you're getting those 2 points and that extra point is just something, throw on there, just like a little extra, a little prize for going through the contact. But I take a lot of pride in getting to the rim because I feel like it's one of the big staples in my game is being able to get by a defender and finishing. Like, I'm not trying to do all the fancy stuff. Like, I just want to, get the bucket, get back on defense, get a stop, get another bucket. But I take a lot of pride in, getting to the rim and abusing kind of like my power and my skill set upon, the defense.
Everybody's talking about what great passers Anthony Black and Nick Smith Jr. are, and they are. They're good, excellent combo guards because of their floor awareness and passing ability. But you're no slouch yourself. I noticed in multiple games, whether it was McDonald's, whether it was Geico, the pass ahead over the defense or a long bounce pass that really takes a lot of skill and understanding to hit guys in stride. Talk about that aspect of your games. I think it might be underrated, especially for the positions you play.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like my passing is underrated. I feel like I've got a chance to show, as much of my passing ability as I can, as I will be able to. Um, I don't know. I feel like I take a lot of pride in passing too, because I always want to like make it look good when I'm throwing it to somebody else, or like throw the lob up to somebody and then like face the other way and run and kind of like do like a no look, just make it look good, but also get the assists, because it's not just a boost for me, it's a boost for the team, the coaches, the fans, like everybody gets hype off of stuff like that. So I love to make it a little bit flashy.
All right. So I want to kind of transition a little bit now, looking ahead. I wanted to ask you some of your goals individually for teams, some of the things as you now step into that Razorback uniform and get to the high major level at the highest level.
Well, my goals for this year is just win as much as possible. I feel like if you win and you work hard, then all the things that you want to come after that will come after that. I know it's a process to get to where I want to be, but I definitely want to enjoy every second that I'm at Arkansas playing for the Razorbacks because it's a family, and I'll never get this chance at life again. So I'm going to enjoy it the most I can, bring in the family and do as much as I can for the community and the fans and the team. But I'm really excited for the experience, though, for sure.
That's a great answer. And you know what? I think Hog fans are going to eat that up. But there's also, when you're a five-star and as highly rated as you are, there's always talk about one and done. We see the mock drafts already. ESPN, one of the more respected ones, Draft Express, ESPN, just put out a mock a few days ago that has you, Nick, and Anthony Black, all three going in the top 17 picks. So basically, no worse than mid first round, right in that lottery pick conversation. Do you pay attention to stuff like that? Are you kind of looking at it, or are you just really focused on what's next?
Well, I feel like it's called a mock draft for a reason because obviously it can change really early. But I mean, obviously, if that's your goal to be able to get to that level with your basketball career, then I feel like that's something that you take mind of, not necessarily lean on or focus on, but it's something that you have in the back of your mind. Like maybe you see that and you're like, oh, okay, I'm not where I want to be. I'm not like as high as I want to be in the mock draft, so I got to go work like extra hard. Well, that's my mentality. I feel like I need to work harder because I want to get higher in the draft. But even if it's not one and done, like I'm okay with like waiting my time to be able to go. Like I'm not rushing it. I feel like it will come to me when it comes to me, and I'm just gonna enjoy like the time at Arkansas while I'm there.
All right. So we're kind of been talking in generalities about some of this stuff. Let's get a little bit more specific. Do you have your passport ready, Jordan?
Oh yeah, of course.
Travel?
Yeah, of course. I got the passport on me.
Okay.
Sure.
So what's coming up? Tell Hog fans why that's important.
Well, I don't know if it's confirmed yet. I'm just hearing that there will be some, travel outside the country. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm just hearing it, so I'm prepared for it, whatever it may be.
Got to be passport
Yep.
ready. That's right. So they're
Always,
planning that
always
Europe
passport
trip.
ready.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I need to get mine in line because I'm debating should I try to go cover this if it happens,
Right.
and I'm hearing it's going to happen. The fun part about it though, Jordan, is not only do you get that, but you got the trip to Maui, and you don't need a passport for that.
No.
Have you been to Hawaii? Are you looking forward to the Maui Invitational?
I haven't been to Hawaii, but I'm looking forward to it. I love the beach. I love all that, everything that comes with Hawaii and the beach and the fruit and coconuts, everything. But obviously, the hoop out there it's gonna be fun for me too. Get a chance to hoop by the beach. Now that's lit. Yeah, but I'm excited though. Really excited.
I love it. Okay, so we know that now NIL is such a big part of amateur athletics, college game, and you could even sign and get those things done at this part in this stage. We talked to Nick Smith about it the other day with Clutch. Talk about your arrangement, who you're working with, and what you got going on. Because I did see you put something out not that long ago.
So yeah, I did sign with OTA agency, which is Ramon's agency that he just started. He's been really close with me, helping me with everything, taking me through this process one step at a time. He's a great guy who has the experience and has the know-how to maneuver around these things. So it's kind of like I'm just letting him do everything. I'm just kind of like sitting back, like, okay, you just let me know what I need to do. You take care of all that, and I'll just do what you need me to do. And that's just kind of like how I'm playing it. I don't really know too much about it. I'm just like kind of going with this flow.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Man,
Well,
we're glad.
we gotta give Ramon a shout out for getting you on here with us as well, man.
Yeah.
No doubt. Ramon Sessions. Thank you, sir. I know you're
Yeah.
back there somewhere.
Well, hey, I do have to tell you before we go, Jordan, love the shirt. I think that that Razorback fans might be wearing that shirt around Bud Walton this year. So I love the shirt, but also love the time, man. Really excited to get to know you a little bit more as a basketball player and as a person when you're up here on the hill. And I know you're going to enjoy your time as a Razorback, however long that will be. So really looking forward to covering you here in Fayetteville.
Thank you. I can't wait.
And
Kevin?
Jordan, I know you can't wait because I saw you at a couple of those games late in the year when they were making that run to the Elite Eight. As we say goodbye, tell Razorback fans real quickly what that atmosphere was like, and did you envision yourself being in that spotlight?
Oh, definitely, I want to be in that spotlight. It's a great atmosphere. Like everybody's screaming, doing the hog call. I love it. The gym's being packed out, everybody on their feet. We're like, I'm the type of dude that's gonna eat that up. Like I'm gonna feed off of that. Sure, I get a crazy dunk or something. Like I might, I might just look in the crowd and start my own hog call or something. I don't know.
Man, we're sending you
We're
off with
holding
an
you to it.
exclamation mark. That's a great answer.
I love it. I love it. Jordan, thanks so much. The best of luck these next couple of weeks with everything you got on, and excited for you to get to the hill, man.
Thank you.